Hey guys, Dot's here. So, I need to build another rabbit cage, and I've actually been needing to do this for a while now. I just haven't gotten to it. Well, I got a new rabbit, Hot Tot, as you should know, and I really need to build her own cage, because she's currently staying in Pepper, since Pepper is in my kidding cage. I'll also need to make another kidding cage later, but we'll do that later. So, the materials you'll need are quite simple. You'll need J-clips, a J-clip bender, something to cut the wire, and I prefer these because what I was using before it hurt my hand to the point where I had to stop making cages for a while before I was even done making the amount I needed because my hand just hurt so bad. And then these. And of course you need the wire. I've got 1 inch by 1/2 inch, and this is what I use for the bottom, and then 2 inch by 1 inch, which is what I use for the sides and the top. So, I'll show you pictures of about the progress, and we'll see you at the end. Alright, so how you remove these points, and this is how my friend showed me to do it when she showed me how to make these, is use some of these, just bend it back and forth. I mean, it doesn't make it completely non-scrapable, but you don't have this big protruding piece anymore. And then, since these will be the corners, they're not too big of a deal. I do have some door guard for when I make the door to the cage to make it so that even these things right here, I can't scrape against those. And the door guard actually makes the cage look a little bit nicer when it's been put on. Can't really explain why, it just makes it look nicer. Tricky sometimes, but they're doable. I've had times where they've kind of unstuck, but it doesn't happen too often. Otherwise, you could probably just take something that's not these, because they wouldn't cut close enough, but you probably could take something like that. It'd just make an even sharper edge still. But if it was on the corners, or if it got covered up, it should be okay. See, like that. Yeah, that's annoying. Generally what I'll do is I'll just take it and bend it around. But do that in a moment. There you go. See? I just gotta fix this corner right here. Alright guys, so I finally finished my cage. It's done. So I figured I'd go over the dimensions. So this is 1 inch by 2 inch wire here, and on the bottom is 1/2 inch by 1 inch wire. So the top is 30 inches, or 30 of the rectangles. That's kind of how I counted it, because they're essentially 1 inch this way. And then 24 inches this way, or 12 of the rectangles. And that's how me and my friend decided to count it. It was just a lot easier than trying to measure it. The sides here are 24 inches by 24 inches going down. And then the front and the back are 30 inches by 24 inches, and then the bottom, since it's by 1/2 inch, is 30 inches by 24 inches, and then the door, I have mine as 15 inches, and 7, or 15 of these and 7 rectangles down. So yeah, and then for the feeder, that just kind of depends on what kind of feeder you get. Make it so that it fits snugly in there. See, it's nice and snug. Because if the rabbits get it out, they can and will slip through there. I actually have seen it. And then for the door, just make it so that it overlaps a little bit. I have these little clips. That's what I use to keep my door shut. And then I have one here so that when I open the door, I can just clip it and it will hold it for me so I can get in and out without worrying about the door falling on my head. So the door guards aren't needed, but they are really nice to have. They give the cage a nice touch, and it's really nice to have so you're not like scraping yourself against just the little edges that are poking out, because even with the way I did it, there's still some edges to it, and it's just nice to have. So there's the finished thing. I gotta go put it up, and then I don't know if I'll do a video on my current setup or wait till later, but anyways, that's what I got. Hope you enjoy.